Let's get one thing straight. This isn't just another lecture or a feel-good pep talk. This is about something deeper, something that cuts through the noise and gets to the heart of why you wake up every morning. Forget the self-help fluff and the endless stream of empty advice. This isn't about reading another book that promises to change your life overnight or following some influencer's morning routine. It's about those quiet moments, late at night, when you're alone with your thoughts and you can't help but wonder, is this all there is? That nagging feeling that something's missing, even when everything looks fine on the outside. You might have a steady job, a roof over your head, maybe even a few things you once thought would make you happy. But deep down, you still feel adrift, like you're just going through the motions. That's your internal compass trying to get your attention. It's warning you that you're off course, that you're not living in alignment with what truly matters to you. A man without purpose and values is like a ship without a rudder, tossed by every wave, pushed around by whatever's loudest or most urgent, never really getting anywhere meaningful. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, news, trends, they all pull you in different directions, making it even easier to lose sight of what's important. Purpose isn't some magical path that appears out of nowhere. It's something you build, step by step, by choosing your direction and sticking to it, even when the storm hits. It's about knowing your north and having the courage to keep moving toward it, no matter how rough things get. Think about the men you truly respect. Maybe it's your grandfather, a coach, a neighbor, or a mentor. They weren't perfect, but they stood for something. They had a set of values they lived by, and you could see it in everything they did. Their actions spoke louder than their words. That's what real confidence looks like. Not bravado, but a quiet certainty that comes from knowing who you are and what you stand for. In a world full of noise and endless options, it's easy to get lost, to chase after things that don't really matter, and to wake up years later wondering where your time went. That's why defining your purpose and values isn't just some abstract exercise. It's the most practical thing you can do. It's how you set your priorities, make better decisions, and build a life that actually means something to you. Your purpose and values become the foundation for everything: your career, your family, your relationships, and the legacy you'll leave behind. It's how you stop drifting and start steering your own ship, no matter what storms come your way. This is about taking control of your life, starting right now. So if you're ready to stop drifting and start living with intention, let's get to work. We confuse purpose with profession all the time. It's easy to think that what we do for a living is who we are, but that's just the surface. The world often tells us to chase titles, promotions, and paychecks, as if those things alone define our worth. But deep down, most of us know there's something more. Your job title isn't your purpose. It's just a label, a temporary role you play. You can change jobs, switch industries, or even take a break, but your deeper reason for getting up each day, that's what really matters. I've met men digging ditches with more purpose than some CEOs. It's not about the prestige or the paycheck. It's about the intention and heart you bring to what you do. Some of the most fulfilled people I know aren't the ones with the fanciest business cards, but the ones who know why they do what they do. Why? Because their why was bigger than the job. It was about providing, building, or taking pride in honest work. They see their work as a way to serve their families, their communities, or even just themselves by growing and learning every day. Your purpose is the reason you get up in the morning, not just a paycheck. It's the thing that pulls you out of bed, even on the hard days, the thing that gives your life direction and meaning, even when the work is tough or the rewards aren't obvious. Money is a tool, not a purpose. It can buy comfort, but it can't buy fulfillment. Chasing money for its own sake is like running on a treadmill. You're always moving, but never really getting anywhere that matters. Chasing only money leads to a hollow life. You might end up with a big house or a fancy car, but if you're not living for something deeper, you'll feel empty inside. True satisfaction comes from knowing you're living in alignment with your values. A career is a series of jobs. A purpose is a lifelong mission. Jobs can change, industries can shift, But your purpose is the thread that weaves through every chapter of your story, giving it coherence and meaning. Your purpose shows up in how you are as a father, friend, and community member. It's in the way you show up for others, the way you give back, and the way you make people feel seen and valued. Maybe your purpose is to protect or to create. It's the thread connecting all parts of your life. Whether you're building something with your hands, nurturing relationships, or expressing yourself through art, your purpose is what ties it all together. When you know your why, even tough days have meaning. The setbacks become lessons, and the long hours become investments in something bigger than yourself. It reframes struggles and gives you strength. Purpose turns obstacles into stepping stones and challenges into opportunities for growth. Purpose is the fuel for the long haul, not the temporary high of a bigger paycheck. It's what keeps you going when motivation fades and what helps you push through when things get tough. Find your deeper why, and everything changes. Life becomes more than a series of tasks. It becomes a journey with meaning, direction, and fulfillment. That's how you build a life that matters. Let's dig deeper and discover what truly drives you. Finding your purpose isn't luck, it's work. Dig deep. Ask, when did you feel most alive or proud? Look for patterns in those moments. Next, imagine your legacy. At the end of your life, what do you want people to say about you? Be specific. Finally, notice what makes you angry. What problems do you wish someone would fix? Sometimes your purpose is hidden in what you want to change. These questions are your shovel. Use them. Purpose is unearthed, not handed to you. Start digging. The gold is there. If purpose is your destination, values are your guardrails. They're the beliefs that guide your choices, even when you're not thinking about them. When you face tough decisions, your values speak up. If you haven't defined them, that voice is easy to ignore. Values give your life consistency, at work, at home, and when no one's watching. A man grounded in values like honesty and responsibility is a man of integrity. Your values are yours to choose, not handed down by anyone else. Living by them is hardest when it costs you something. But that's the real test of character. Every small, principled decision builds who you are. Define your guardrails and stick to them. That's how you stay on course. So, how do you find your personal values? You don't need a mountaintop, just honesty and quiet. Start with a list: honesty, loyalty, courage, family, service, and so on. Circle the ones that hit you in the gut. Now narrow it down. If you could only be known for 3 things, what would they be? Test them against each other. What wins out in a tough spot? Write your top 3 to 5 values down and define what each means to you. This makes them real, your personal code. These are your North Stars. Know them, and you'll never be lost for long. Let's put them to work. Writing down your purpose and values is just the start. It's a powerful first step, but it's only the beginning of the journey. Putting pen to paper helps clarify what matters most to you, but the real transformation happens when you bring those words to life, day after day. The real work is living them, every day in every choice. Each moment, you're faced with decisions, big and small, that test your commitment to your values. It's easy to talk about what you believe, but it's much harder to consistently act on those beliefs, especially when no one is watching. If family is a core value, show it. Put your phone away. Be present. Listen deeply to your loved ones. Make time for them, and let your actions reflect your priorities. It's in these small, everyday moments that your values truly shine. If your purpose is to build, spend your time creating, not just consuming. Invest your energy in projects that matter to you, whether it's building something with your hands, designing, or learning a new skill. Every hour you dedicate to creation is a step toward fulfilling your purpose. It's not about grand gestures, but the small daily choices. The routines you follow, the habits you form, and the way you approach each day all add up. Over time, these small actions become the foundation of your character. At work, if you value integrity, don't cut corners, even when no one's watching. Hold yourself to a higher standard, even when it's inconvenient or when shortcuts seem tempting. Your true character is revealed in the moments when you think no one will notice. Your actions build your reputation and show your code, People notice consistency, and over time, they'll come to trust and respect you for it. Your choices become your legacy. There will be tests, temptations to take shortcuts or break your word. Life will challenge you, sometimes when you least expect it. In those moments, remember what you stand for and why you started this journey. Every time you choose your values, you strengthen your character. Each decision, no matter how small, is a chance to reinforce who you are and who you want to become. Integrity is a muscle. It grows with use. The more you practice, the stronger it gets. Over time, doing the right thing becomes less of a struggle and more of a habit. Eventually, doing the right thing becomes second nature. You won't have to think twice. Your values will guide you automatically, shaping your choices and your life. Walk your talk, and others will follow. When you live your values openly, you inspire those around you to do the same. Your example can spark change in your family, your workplace, and your community. That's how you become the man you want to be. It's a process, built one day at a time, through conscious choices and unwavering commitment. Start today. No excuses. The journey to living your values begins now, with the choices you make in this very moment. Every day is a new opportunity to become the best version of yourself. Old school strength was all about toughness and silence. But today, real strength means more. Emotional intelligence is a new tool, knowing your feelings, managing them, and understanding others. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's courage. Admitting struggles builds trust. Shared responsibility is key. Life is a team sport. Strength is changing a diaper at 3 a.m., supporting your partner's dreams, and being present. It's not about losing masculinity, but expanding it. The world needs men who are strong and emotionally smart. Add new tools to your toolbox. That's modern strength. Be the rock, but also the bridge. Lead with both your head and your heart. That's the man the world needs now. Responsibility is at the heart of a meaningful life. It's about owning your successes and failures. No excuses. Real change starts with taking ownership. Leadership means serving those who depend on you. Family, team, community. Servant leadership earns trust and respect. Responsibility also means contributing beyond yourself. Coaching, volunteering, helping a neighbor. These acts leave a mark. Carrying responsibility is hard. It's a weight, but that weight builds your strength and character. It's how you find your worth and dignity. The easy road leads nowhere. The hard road forges substance. Step up, carry the weight. That's the price and the reward of a life that matters. Don't shy away from it. You don't have to choose between being strong and being caring. True masculinity is integrating both, strong hands to build, open heart to connect. Providing isn't just a paycheck, it's emotional security, stability, and support. Be the guy who can fix the furnace and listen with empathy. Partnership is giving 100% to a shared life, leading and following, making tough calls and admitting mistakes. Celebrate your partner's success as your own. It takes courage to break old stereotypes and define manhood for yourself. Be gentle without feeling weak, strong without being a bully. The world needs men who are both capable and compassionate. That's the man who leads families and communities forward. Be that man. The future depends on it. Start now. This isn't a checklist, it's a lifelong journey. Living with integrity means choosing your values every day, not chasing perfection. You'll mess up. The test is how you get back up, own it, learn, and do better. Self-awareness is your best tool. Reflect often. Am I living my values? Am I on course? Quiet moments reveal your true direction. Build a legacy of character, one you can be proud of. Leave the world better than you found it. That's a life well lived. The road is hard, but it's the only one worth traveling. Now, go get to work. Your story starts today.